everyone. I'm back. Same day, but I have to share something because I got in a tangle in my earlier Facebook Live, but I needed to tell you guys something. I have been a business coach for the past 4 years, and I didn't love it. And the reason I didn't love it, I was able to put my finger on. And it's because I am constantly attacking this big gorilla every day called the business owner's ego, the BOE, I guess you could call it. And I was constantly trying to help people understand, hi, Gary, people understand as business owners how their ego is the biggest thing getting in their way. And I know a lot of people think, well, I don't have an ego, I'm a business owner, and everybody has an ego. But here's the deal. When you are a business owner, you are completely and totally 100% addicted to the how-to what's the best way. Other person did it this way successfully, so therefore I'm going to be doing it that way. And you are caught up in this hamster wheel of fear about doing it the best way possible. And I would get so incredibly frustrated because I was trying to get the people that I was working with to understand that that was the highway to nowhere. And they kept asking me, I just need you to motivate me, and I need you to do all these things. And I'm calling you out, Nicole, and I thank you for your loving feedback. It is for this reason that, oh, Nicole, I just called you out. Were your ears burning? Hi, Allison. I'm calling business owners out because it is our addiction to the how and what's the best way, and all I need to is just to do this and then I'll be successful, that is keeping them in the smaller version of success for themselves. And I was constantly trying to help them understand how once they let that go, then they open themselves up to real success, to real purpose-filled, blissful, financially crazy financial success. And it's only our addiction to our ego-addicted, problem-solving ways that keep us small, that keep us disconnected to the money. Now, if you want a further detailed example of what that is that we are put here on this earth for a purpose. Everyone knows and has had in their heart since they were young that they are here for something bigger than themselves. And we spend most of our adult life avoiding doing just that, being that version that we were here to be. I have talked to many, many, many business owners who are at the tail end of their business, and I ask them, what is the one thing that you want to do in your next business once you retire? And they over and over again, this is exactly what they tell me. I want to do something where I can serve others and use my gifts, and money doesn't matter. And ultimately, those people are the most successful because they've given up their attachment to the outcome. By living and staying in this addictive, hi Robin, hi Craig, by staying in this addictive field of I have to do X to get Y in order to make money, in order to get clients, you are not stepping into your faith. You're not stepping into your gift. You are not stepping into your true beingness. You are stepping into this trap that is addictive cycle of fear, and money doesn't go there. It never goes there. Clients aren't attracted to it. And so I was beating my head against the wall with all these business owners trying to get them to understand this. So even though I'm still working with business owners, I am working with people who are completely 100% committed to a purpose-filled career. That doesn't mean you have to be a coach or a spiritual healer or anything like that, but what it means is they get this idea that in order to be blissfully happy and successful and have the money that you want and be able to manifest the things you need, you have to live fully in your purpose and your beingness. And the only way to be the best version and how to do that the best way is right here. The answers are all here. And my job is to pull that out of you and help you see it and help you accept it. That's what it is. So when I would struggle with business owners who wanted me to give them a goal and give them, now, don't get me wrong, we had goals, but these goals had to be based in your purest form of intention, in your purest form of where you wanted to be in your purpose. And that's when we see results. Any other time, we get procrastination, we get lack of motivation, we get complete and total avoidance, and we don't get the success we want to see. So if you're wondering why your business isn't getting off the ground, or you've had what I call things on the tarmac ready to be launched for weeks at a time, it's because you're not in alignment with your calling. Now, I would be the last person I thought would ever be saying this, but the truth of the matter is that once I realized that that was what was missing, I'm all in. I'm all into my own business because I'm realizing my calling is to help other people realize that they're here for a reason, and their beautiful and amazing God-given gifts are there to be utilized in that purpose and that reason only. And if you're doing it for any other reason, you're always going to come up short. And so if we can get our minds wrapped around that concept and we're working on that same trajectory, then we can go to goals. Then we can go to logistics. But even then, we have to step out on faith in things that we think might not work, only because they've never been done before, or only because somebody else did it differently. I am always going to be that person that advocates for you to live in the fullness of yourself, no matter what the business books say, no matter what modern marketing says. And I find it funny that the past few years I've been shouting this from the rooftops, and now it's starting to come into practice. People are starting to talk about authentic marketing and story branding, and that's kind of a watered down version of what I'm talking about. But when you touch that authentic part of yourself so you can connect to others in that same vein, that is when your marketing message is right. And it will not hit any other note until you get that message right, because it's in alignment with who you are. I don't care if you're selling insurance. I don't care if you're selling houses. I don't care if you're selling wallpaper. It doesn't matter. If you're not doing it for the right reasons, it's connection and a deep connection to who you are and why you're on this earth, it's never going to be fulfilling. And it's never going to have the success that it could be. So think about next time you're Googling how to, what's the best way, or reading your next book about what's the best way to get clients. Ask yourself how you can fully show up and how not doing that is limiting your success. So how is pulling up things on Google or watching YouTube videos limiting you to be successful in your full self? Now, that is a big question. That's a lot of deep happening, but that was what's going on. And that's why I am grieving, because I'm having to put all of that down. I'm having to let go of, I should do this way. My marketing funnel should be this way. And I have to talk. Anyway, the bottom line is I'm stepping into this person that has spent 50 years on this earth, understanding that people have a sense and an intuitive self that they ignore over and over and over again. And all it does is make them unhappy, unfulfilled, and unsuccessful. So once you are ready to crack open into that space where wanting to know, what am I doing? Why am I here? Now, it sounds really simple. I know it's not necessarily easy, but it is simple. When you finally tap into full acceptance of, these are the things I'm really good at. I didn't earn them. I popped up on earth this way. So they're your innate abilities. These are the things I love and feel joyful about. And how can I incorporate that into making a successful life for myself? Period. So it's allowing you to show up 100% in your spiritual experience and 100% in your human experience. And when you marry those two, that's when you have complete purpose-filled success, both financially, both spiritually, both emotionally, relationship, you name it. You name all the things, Allie, that you can have. That's when the magic happens. Hi, Ann. So I just wanted to shout out there and thank you, Nicole, for bringing that up to me, because it reminded me of the reason I don't like telling people I'm a business coach. I haven't liked that for 4 years, because to me, When you own a business, you are taking the driver's seat in your life's journey. And if you're not doing anything but that, then you're showing up halfway. I mean, why go to all the trouble and all of the risk to do something half-assed with less than your whole heart? Makes no sense to me, because it's way too much time, way too much energy, and it'll fall short. So if you want to get in the driver's seat, pick your car, pick the kind of fuel, pick your road, pick how you get there, pick your destination. And if you're not going to do that, then you're wasting your time. And if that is where you are, I'm probably not your girl. So anyway, I just had to get on there, and I thank Loving People for giving me good feedback. And it also inspires me to come on here and talk my own purpose to other people. So thank you for listening. That's 2 in one day. That's crazy. Never happened before, but I felt inspired to talk about it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.